What's up, beautiful fam? And I won't back down. You could stand me up at the gates of hell, and I won't back down. That's shout out to my brother Tom Petty. Tom Petty's the man. So like in the beginning of the morning, I always put on like Pandora, right? And usually the universe speaks to me through songs. And the first song that came on was Tom Petty, Won't Back Down. What are the odds, right? Sounds like in alignment. So I'm at the Starbucks, charging my device. Shout out to John Browning for that beautiful donation and his given heart. I am grateful. Thank you, John. You're the man. Look at it. See that sun right up there? You're that. You are that. You are that light. Keep on shining, brother. Keep on shining. Thank you. So, I'm not sure what the day is going to entail, but that's how I live my life. Just follow this and this. I connect this to this, and I flow. So, I ain't gonna lie, where I slept last night was absolutely amazing. It was amazing, right? And I woke up around 6 a.m., right? And I wasn't ready to get out of bed. Is that even a thing? Out of bed. I didn't want to get off the ground. And then I heard people walking their dogs, right? And I think their dogs are gonna like run up to me and like fucking sniff me or piss on me. And like I heard the lady's like, no, get away from there. And I'm like, oh, I think it's time to get up, you know? So, fucking another beautiful day. Arizona, man. Arizona's a great place. People are pretty decent. Fucking the weather's great. Just, it's beautiful. Even like the communities and the neighborhoods, it's awesome. Absolutely beautiful. So, if you guys didn't get a chance to check out that Gene Key book, I definitely recommend it. There's actually a website you can go on to and you could type in your information and it will show you your gene keys that are within you. I'm not too familiar with it. I honestly just got into it. You know, I started it about 6 months ago and I did the whole, putting my information out on the website and receiving my gene keys and whatnot, but I kind of fell away from it, you know. Life happens. So, I'm gonna go down to this Banner Health place. And there's some type of study down there, you know. I kind of go off of what people recommend me. Like if someone like randomly comes up to me and like we start a conversation, I kind of just like follow what they're telling me, just because that's spirit flows through. We're all one, we're all connected. And if you haven't experienced that yet, that's because you're living through the mind. And the ego lives in the past. And when you live in the past, you block out the present moment. So the ego goes from the past and then it projects the past onto your future. So you're constantly in a vicious cycle, a vicious loop of bullshit, you know? So you got to step out of that and into the present moment. And thank you, Irene, for sending me that beautiful information. That was well needed, you know? We got a full moon today. I'm gonna do my full moon journaling, full moon ritual. If you guys ain't familiar with full moon rituals, I would definitely look into that. You know, it's all about what's in your heart. You ain't got to follow anything. You know, you can get a basis of how to do a ritual and just go with what you feel, you know. Maybe you only got like a sage stick and a candle and an incense. That's fine. You know, maybe you only got a crystal and a fucking notebook. Whatever it is, fucking release. Full moon is a time of release. So you can prepare for the new moon and attract your new intentions, your new manifestations. The moon is powerful. We are all connected to the moon. The moon's in cycles, you know? The moon has everything to do with your emotions, right? And the sun has everything to do with your personality and who you are. So just remember, you are that light. And then that moon, that is within your heart. That is how you express yourself. Or I should say that's on an emotional basis how you see things. and express things. So I'm gonna go down to this Banner Health because I think when I first got to Phoenix, started randomly talking to this guy, and he said Banner Health, if you go down there, you could fill out a survey and piss in a cup and whatnot and receive $25. Now, I am perfectly aware that the universe supports me and I get what I need when I need it, but maybe there's something else down there that I must check out. Because I was at the Starbucks right here, and this lady had walked in, and she had a shaved head, so I could tell that she undergone chemo or something. At least I assume. And I was like, damn, I want to share with her Dr. Joe Dispenza. So I started writing it down, and she had walked off and drove off before I was able to share it with her. So I assumed that it wasn't for her, or maybe she already recovered and she didn't need it. But what I did was I took a piece of paper and I wrote down Dr. Joe Dispenza, and then I recommended a book, which is Becoming Supernatural, which I highly recommend. You can find it on Audible. Maybe I'll leave a link. And then I also wrote his YouTube channel down. And I put like 5 or 6 of them slips in my wallet. So whenever I see somebody that could benefit from him, I'm just gonna give it to him. Because I mean, that dude's changing lives. That dude's fucking amazing. So when I woke up this morning, of course, as above, so below, as within, so without, I gave thanks. And, you know, I blessed the north, south, east, and west, right? To protect my belongings, because I took my clothes, my pillow, and my sleeping bag, and I stashed it again. And I'm perfectly aware what it will be, but I can't be carrying that shit around with me. That shit's bogging me my spirit down, straight up. Like, it's getting fucking old. Like, I am enjoying this journey, but as far as like carrying everything that I fucking have on me on a constant basis, it's just fucking ridiculous. So I stashed it at that park because I tend to sleep there while I'm in Phoenix. So my intention is to leave Friday the 13th to Sedona. And then, but it could happen before. Like I said, this is just what the signs are telling me. You know, when I look up the bus route, the most rational bus for me to take is on Friday. They don't always run down to Sedona. So you gotta find your way. And if I find a ride share on Craigslist before I leave, I might do that as well, you know? But it is what it is. So after that, I'm going to go down to this vape shop because I found a really great deal on Kratom. And I love Kratom, you know? I enjoy Kratom. I enjoy it. It's a powerful plant. I really think that, you know, it's assisted me on this awakening more than I even know. You know, when we connect to these plants, the spirits of these plants, they activate certain things within our DNA. And that kind of refers to like the gene code and DNA activations and everything along that line. And then another powerful thing is sleeping on the earth. Like, we receive downloads from sleeping on Mother Earth, you know, laying against a tree, connecting to a plant. You know, this is how our ancestors lived their life. But all of a sudden we became separated. And now we're separate from Earth, right? We don't think we're connected to this Earth. But once you fully connect to your path in your heart, you'll notice that you start attracting individuals that give you your next breadcrumb. Hi, birdie. And that's another beautiful thing. Where is he at? There he is. See it right behind me? That's cool. There's so many new different birds down here that you haven't seen before. Hi, friend. Say hello. I can't get him. That's the bitch about recording off a fucking iPhone. But you got to make do with what the universe gives you. The universe gives you exactly what you need. So you got to figure out, okay, what do I need this for? What am I using this for? So, other than that, after that, I might go down to Tempe, whatever it's called. I don't know. Something's calling me down there. I don't know what's down there, but we will see. And then I'll just keep on tuning in with y'all, sharing this journey. What are you going to do today differently that you did yesterday? That's going to propel you in the directions of your dreams, your highest expression of love, and your greatest potential. This is all within us. There's nothing that you're learning. There's nothing that is new that is coming into your life. It's all in remembrance. You're just remembering. That's all you're doing. So find out what you need to remember for today that's going to serve you tomorrow. And with that, everybody, is there anything else, Holy Spirit, that you would like for me to share? Jesus Christ says hi. He says, surrender, accept, start living out of love. You know? He wants you to know that he has nothing to do with that fucking Bible and the control of that, what happens in them fearful walls of the whole of the church. Now, a lot of people might not resonate with that because that's how they found God, and that's great, you know. However Spirit finds you is in alignment, you know. It might be through church, it might be through, you know, a bad situation, a bad relationship. However it is, it's all in alignment. It's all in alignment. So open up. He's here. He's here to serve us all. Y'all have a blessed day. Live your life with love. Blessings.